Hello, it's Monica, and it is time to create a really cool personalized card with the Eclipse technique. I haven't used it in a long time, so today I decided to do it. I've got 8 by 8 inches card blank, and I'm going to use gold card measuring 7 3/4 by 7 3/4 of an inch. I absolutely love how this gold card really adds the elegance to the project. Now I'm going to use beautiful collection from Mintay papers, and this one is Riviera Moments, and it is 8 by 8 inches. And in this design paper, you've got a beautiful seaside scene, so I thought that would be perfect. I already used my Cricut machine to cut number 50 inside to create that Eclipse technique. So this is the way to go. If you don't have a Cricut machine, maybe you have some cutting dice, alphabet or numbers, which you can use to create those projects. So the idea is to cut the inside with that number or letters and then create slightly bigger to cover it, and this way you can continue with the pattern. So here I've got couple of mats and layers for number 50 as this personalized card for 50th birthday for a person who loves traveling and seaside. So I thought this Riviera Moments from Mintay papers would be perfect. As you can see, I do have quite a lot of mats and layers here, but this is going to be beautiful when I finish. The trick here is to actually line up the top layer, which you can see on number 0, with the background. And this is really easy to do, especially when you've got mats and layers, because then you can cover what you already cut in the design paper. Have you ever used Eclipse technique for your projects? Please let me know in the comments down below. And have you ever created a personalized card for someone who loves traveling and seaside? If you have, what did you use? I'm really curious. So this card comes together super quickly, and I got the SVG file from Create with Sarah couple of months ago when she had her countdown, and this is my favorite number set so far because I use it very often, especially for the 18th birthday cards. So as you can see, this card comes together super quickly, and what's really good, it also has that scalloped edge as well, which I think is really cool. So now when this is ready, we can assemble it at the front of the card so we can actually easily cover that cut elements. Really cool. And if you use liquid glue, you can maneuver the elements. So my idea was to line up the horizon with the horizon line on the background. Now I'm going to personalize it using the alphabet cutting die set from Crafter's Companion. It is a pretty old one, but I absolutely love it. I already put all the letters on the dark navy blue cardstock, and then I put it on the blue cardstock, which is a little bit shiny, and I absolutely love it. So when you tilt the card, it gives you that amazing effect. I'm going to use some paper stickers from Riviera Moments, and if you've never ever used paper stickers from Mintay papers, they are actually pretty thick and they are really easy to work with. I absolutely love them. And in that Riviera Moments, there are also some elements I'm going to fussy cut, and this one is from this pad. I'm going to cut the seagull, also that beautiful element, and a camera for extra interest, and some seashells as well. Because whenever I think about seaside, seashells are the best things. I absolutely love to look at them and collect them if I can. So as you can see, this is so easy to create, and I really hope I will encourage you to use that Eclipse technique for your projects. I couldn't resist and I had to add the butterfly in the top corner. And now I'm going to add some chipboards from Mintay papers. These are absolutely fabulous. I really love them. They are very easy to work with, and I'm going to use my craft knife to actually cut them out. And you can also put something underneath so you don't cut your surface or card, which is like underneath my project here, but this one is pretty thick. And these chipboards from Mintay papers really work well with that Riviera Moment collection. I really like it. Whenever you cut chipboards, I do encourage you to turn it over and use a craft knife there as well, but always be super careful to do it. So what do you think about this personalized 50th birthday card for someone who likes seaside? Do you think the person will like it? Please let me know in the comments down below. And how often do you create seaside projects? Do you have your favorite collection? I'm really curious. I love seaside. Recently, I've been to Southend in England. It is one of my favorite places there, and they've got an aquarium, which I absolutely love. And this is the finished card. So as you can see, when you tilt it, it has that beautiful shine from the gold and that blue card. There is plenty of space to write the message because it is 8 by 8 inches card. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting! Bye!